Oh! Hey there, Barry here with a impromptu unboxing. Well, I wouldn't say impromptu. I did set it up from biggest to smallest, but this is the Astro City Mini. Here it is. And this is the Astro City Mini arcade stick. This is the Astro City Mini pad, and this is the Astro City Mini soundtrack. And if you have been following the Astro City Mini lineup, there is another item. It's the hobby kit, where you get to place the Astro City Mini, which is a little miniature arcade machine with 37 games. You get to place it on top of like a piggy bank, and then you put a stool with it. It's really cheesy, but it's very cute. I did order it, but I got the deluxe one from, I think, Ebton, whatever this shop is, like the SEGA shop. And it comes with the hobby kit. It came with some coins. It comes with a little acrylic case and a mat and an ashtray, which I guess is like a meme over there. Wow, I'm out of breath. I'm so excited. But let's get to unboxing these, because these came out, I believe, on the 16th or 17th in Japan. As I record this, it is the 18th. These came overnight from Amazon Japan. I didn't pay any like special shipping fee. They appeared. So I think it's best probably to start with the big boy here, the Astro City Mini. I'm not going to be turning it on, I'm just opening it to give you guys a feeling of what it's like to open stuff, because that's an unboxing. So look at this. First you get this cool little message. It says, dedicated to all SEGA fans around the world and to the creators who made history. So that's really cool, because this is not getting, as far as I know, a Western release. And so it's very cool that they have a very worldwide message there. Here we have the manual. Take a quick look at that. The manual is, it's like you fold it out. It's like a little mini booklet poster thing. There we go. So this is just telling you operation, menus, inputs, outputs, things like that. Put that back in the plastic so it's mint in box. Well, not anymore. Next up we have this. So it's a little it's this little cardboard top, and there's like little grabby things. That's one thing I love about Japanese design, is it's like they think of every little thing you're gonna grab, every little thing you're gonna pick up and pinch and pull and poke. So what is in here? Well, let's move this aside so you guys can see this amazing brown box. In here is, I believe this is the power cable, and this is an HDMI cord. I don't think it comes with the little DC or converter thing, but you know, like you have those everywhere. Every single mobile phone, you're gonna have something like that, so that's not a problem. Nice that they included the HDMI cable. I have so many of those now. I remember the day when those were very expensive. This is just like a little spacer. There's nothing in here to my knowledge. No. All right, there's the unit. Now they have two of these out there. There's one with pink buttons and there's one with green buttons. The pink buttons version is exclusive to SEGA toys. They were acting like it was going to sell out quickly, but I don't believe it's sold out yet. See, all right, so the green is like, if you looked at the original, that's the player 1. The pink is the player 2. I'm excited to see this. Ooh, look at that. So if you don't know too much about this, it is a plug and play, so you plug it into your TV and you play. However, it also has a screen here, so you can play the games without the need for a TV, which kind of explains the price. This was $130, I want to say. Look at that little. I hate when people don't remove these from their things. You go to someone's house and like, oh, that's my new TV. I got it 5 years ago, and it's got like plastic peeling off. It's like, take that off. Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice. The buttons feel great. They feel like they feel tiny. That's so cute. The joystick, it doesn't have like a clicky clack, but it's very, I don't know. I'm not a joystick aficionado, but it feels good. I could see on the palm of the hand here, That's cool. Got these buttons there. Inputs in the back. That's awesome. Can I open it? No, I can't. That's great. So, I mean, that's the unit. That's, if you're just getting one thing, that's what you're getting there. But I did not get one thing. I got many. All right. Next up, we have the soundtrack, and this is actually, it's a celebration album. I considered not getting this, and then like last week, I just placed the order because I don't know. It's like if you're gonna go all in, go all in. I just thought the album was very cool looking. It looks like a record. It's got little grooves in it. Obviously, it's not a record. It's a CD. But they are, to my knowledge, remixes of classic tunes from games that appear on this release. And I already listened to it for a bit. There's an excellent Fantasy Zone arrangement, an excellent Space Harrier. So, I mean, this, you can get it for, I think, maybe $30 off Amazon Japan. Probably the same price elsewhere. I always feel like CDs are a little more expensive in Japan than they are here. Next up, we have the control pad. Again, you can get a pink version of this at the Sega Toys shop, and they'll put like a sticker on it just saying pink version, but they do work in a little bit of the pink on the box there. And I have not tested this, obviously. Haven't even opened it, but from what I've heard, you can use the pads from the Genesis Mini or the Mega Drive Mini on the Astro City Mini. I'll let it sit here so you guys can enjoy it. And I'm pretty sure it's vice versa on this. I haven't heard anything about the wireless pads that they made with Retrobit. No affiliation with SEGAbits. You see, I was talking all about Japanese package design, and now this ain't coming out. I'm going to do a little wipe. Alright, so we got this open now. I had to push open both sides and push it through. Nothing too exciting here. I mean, it's just your kind of standard controller. I'd say it's best compared to like the Master System control pad, but it's a 6-button. You can see it here. But still, it's so unreal to be holding... I mean, look at that. It's Sega Toys. They've been making stuff for years. But still, to be holding a new Sega controller, it's kind of unreal. It's pretty cool. Buttons feel good. D-pad feels a lot better than I thought it would. It's almost like it's rocking in its own like little hole here, which sounds kind of weird, but it's not like a Genesis one where it's like all the way up to the edge. It's got a lot of space around it to move. And lastly, we have the arcade stick, which I went ahead and took out of the box because it was quite a struggle. But, oh my god, this is heavier than any of the things I got. I mean, obviously, but I can't describe the weight to this. It feels great. This is not going to slide off the table. I own other Sega arcade sticks. I have the Dreamcast, Saturn, Genesis, kind of Master System, but I mean, I wouldn't really say it's a stick. But this is like pro quality, and trying to remember, I think it compares a lot to, I believe, a PS3 pad. I'd have to check. That already exists. It might have been like a Virtua Fighter stick in terms of the body, but it looks and feels awesome. Has the, oh god, I just don't want to drop it, Sega sticker on the back there. The stick, this is that sound you want to hear. Clickety clickety. So it's got the clickety clickety stick. It has the buttons feel great. I mean, it feels like an arcade stick. It feels like a very nice arcade stick. And I guess the big question for people is, what does it work with? Well, obviously it works with the Astro City Mini. You can comically plug it in to this little guy, and then here's your setup. Your setup would be like this, and then you'd be here playing on the tiny screen, or more ideally on a TV screen. But I mean, it's awesome. This is like, this costs more than this, but I would be kicking myself if I missed out on this. I've passed up on so many arcade sticks in the past. I mean, every time I buy one, it's used years later, and with this, I was like, you know what? How often is Sega going to release a, I mean, it's a plug-and-play, but a home console, let's call it, just for fun, and an arcade stick to go with it. And it feels great. As mentioned, I was talking about pink variations. There are other pink, there's a pink one out there, again from Sega Toys. They had this, and this in pink. However, I have read that you can replace the buttons and I believe the little knobby bit here. So if you want to go through that process, you could make this a pink one, or you can make this any color. I think it's great as is. I have no qualms. I'm not going to open it up or anything unless it breaks. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's the Astro City Mini, the Astro City control pad, the Astro City arcade stick, and the album, which I'm playing some music here as the background. I can't recommend it enough. I mean, people are running out there spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on their new PS5, their new Xbox, but I mean, come on, guys. How can you say no to this? This actually costs less, just these three things, than any of those. So when you think about that, like, you're getting so much better value here. This feels good, this feels good, this feels good. And I'm not just talking about the controls in my hand feel comfortable, but like, it just feels good. As a Sega fan, I don't even need to turn this thing on. I'll never play it. I'll just do this, my eyes closed. But no, I will be powering it up, so you can check out the next video where I turn it on and play around with it a bit. Until then, see you. I don't have a sign off. See you in the Sega sphere. See blue skies. I don't know.